Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are going to be playing Darkblade Ascent, which is a first-person, melee-focused extraction roguelite. It hit early access this year. It's currently sitting at 91% positive on Steam, so it's doing pretty well. It's got two modes. You got your typical campaign, but then you have your survival extraction mode called the Hideout, and that's going to be what we're playing today. If I go over here, I can change my class. We've got two unlocked, and the third one I haven't gotten yet. We got Pyromancer, Stormcaller, and then Frostweaver. But we'll be rolling with Stormcaller because I have a big fondness of lightning and roguelites. Over there is this tree where you can actually do like your meta progression and change your passives and stuff. And then that's going to be the merchant. That's going to be your stash. So if you actually make it out of one of these spots alive, you can put all the gear you get looted in that chest. So we got 3 levels so far. I think we only have 1 unlocked. This one I assume is the hardest because of all the evil floating skulls. But if you walk over to this level, it's going to open up kind of like a Crash Bandicoot level. And then you just walk in, and it immediately starts. So we've got these skeletons. We've got one simple attack where we can swing. You can do a parry. So if we move here and they attack, I block and then follow up. But whenever you block, you also get this push attack. So you get a charge of it. So he dropped a spear, an axe, and a sword. I'll knock these guys out real fast. I can do my lightning. And then on the left, you can see my experience. So once that gold bar levels up, then I'm going to be able to get some new gear. And when I get enough kills, I can do my special ability, which has me swing my sword kind of crazy. So I just leveled up. So time stops. It puts me in like this little portal. And so I can look at all this stuff that fell out. This sword is way better than what I have. Oh my God. It's got way more damage, cold damage, increases my lightning damage, my fire damage. We're going to pick this up. Then we've got a few other weapons I don't think I want. If you don't want a weapon, you can actually break it down, and you get a little bit of a resource on the top right. Once that fills up, you get a badge that can modify your weapon. Oh, this is also better than what I have. Crescendo Strike. Each hit with this weapon increases your chance to do double damage by 3%. Stacks up until you deal double damage. Oh my God. Yeah, let's roll with this sword, this badass ice sword. And so if I go here, I'll level up. And so I can make my lightning strike have a shorter cooldown. I can make dodging have a chance to create a lightning strike, or my melee strikes on shocked enemies grant 2 lightning charges. Lightning storm deals 20% more damage per charge. Okay, let's go ahead and do a reduced cooldown, I think, for now. Go safe, and then we've got some crystals here. Fire damage, dodge cost goes down, and then more stamina. Let me go ahead and get more stamina. We use that every single time we parry and then every single time we dodge. So now we can go ahead and close this and knock out these enemies. It starts to get really chaotic. So the skeletons will come from like every single side. And so you can tell by the red that's in the middle of the screen. But my best strategy is just to like try to stay in a corner and to survive as long as I can. Every single time you get a parry, you get that push. So you can like time your parries and push them back. You can get some breathing room. I'm going to go ahead and do my special. Saw these guys down, and we leveled up again. So let's see what we get. That's a spear. I don't want that. That's a battle axe. It doesn't have the passive, though. And the damage is decent, but the axe is super slow compared to the sword, so I don't go for that. Sometimes you don't really get things that you want, so I'll go ahead and just break those down, get our next level up. Increase the size of the storm cloud. Shocked enemies take 75% extra damage from all sources. I think I'm going to make the storm cloud bigger. We'll go with that. And so now let's see what we get. Spell deflect. So they can cast spells at you and you can parry them back, kind of like lightsaber style from Star Wars, but that will make me do double damage when I do that. I can get healed by 5%, or I can increase my damage with swords. I'm going to go for that. Let's do that. More sword damage. And then let's go ahead and drop. Wait, hold on. What are you doing? That skeleton thought he was cheeky. All right, lightning. There's a lot of loot here, but this is the stuff we found at the beginning, so I'm just going to break it down real fast. Push these guys. And I'm going to try and move to a spot where I can breathe a little bit better. I do like when the double damage procs. Okay, cool. Now I can kind of knock these guys out as they spawn. There we go. Let's do lightning. Now, spend my sword. I'm not sure if putting myself in a corner was the best strategy. Let's try to move out. I'm out of stamina. There's also an abyssal enemy, which is like a boss, and so they're going to be covered in like a big purple cloud. All right, lightning. Then spin my blade. Let's try to get out of this corner. There's some gear there, it looks like. I'm going to level up soon. Let's move. I need to try to find the purple guy. I think he's back here, actually. Yeah, so we're going to head for him and see if I can't saw him down real fast. I'm going to move past these guys and save my stamina. Oh, he's over there now. Okay. I'm making my way towards you. I leveled up real fast. I see him floating there. So we've got another sword. It's got more cold damage, more overall damage. Attacks with this weapon launch a metal spike that flies forward, dealing physical damage. Scales with my typical physical damage. It increases my pushback, my fire damage, and my cold damage. So let's grab this. So if I attack... Oh, it shoots a projectile. It's so cheeky, man. All right, let's kill as many people as we can real quick. And let's break this stuff down. And let's see what we got. You can't store weapons like you can gear. So you just kind of have to pick a weapon that you want to stay with. Shocked enemies take 75% more damage from all sources. I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. Cold damage goes up. Immediately get healed by 5% or my physical damage. It keeps offering me the heal, and that's not too bad. That's going to be a little bit more than 10 health. Let's go ahead and just do physical damage. And I need to get this purple guy because he gives me a really good buff. So let's... Oh, wow, that was actually really big. Let's cut my way in. Actually, there's too many people. I'm going to get murdered. I have my ability now, so I'm going to go in. Saw my way through. I think he's back here. Why do you have a whole army, bro? I'm coming. I got him. All right, and we leveled up. All right, excellent. So we've got a boon here. So if I get this, these are all the possible boons you can get, and they all do substantially different things. Gilded Blow. When your pushback kills an enemy, gain 25 gold. Gain 2% global damage for each 100 gold that you have. When you gain gold from any source, heal. That's huge. When you kill an ignited enemy, permanently gain fire damage. I'm going to go for healing whenever I get gold. So this heals me. That's amazing. This will heal me too. I can't reach it. I don't want that spear. That's pretty weak. I immediately look at the damage numbers, and if the damage numbers are good enough, then I read everything else. This sword does up to 823 damage. I also do double damage when I counter. My pushback damage goes up, my spell deflect goes up, and I get more health. I'm going to go for that. We're going to grab this sword. And, oh, this one's good too. I'm getting overwhelmed. There's too many options. I got some gloves, my first piece of gear. This is going to increase my spear damage. I don't really need that, but I might as well put it on anyway. And so, let's see. I can greatly increase the size of the storm cloud. I think I want to do that. The bigger I get it, and then they all take more damage, I think that's going to combo really well. Increase fire damage by 36%. Increase stamina by 20%. Increase my overall elemental damage by 5%. Let me get the stamina. We'll roll with that. Knock this guy out of here, because there's nothing he can do. Dude, this is so stupid. I can kill so many people before they can react. And I'm also getting money. All right, excellent. There's more money over here, too. All right, we'll go ahead. I think it's time to rock. I want to get this money as soon as I get out of here. Let me run to the other side. I'm going to do my lightning strike. That hits so many people now. That is so worth it. Push back. Do my special just to make some room. There's a timer on the top, and so the higher it gets, we're going to get closer and closer to the boss, but also new enemies are going to start appearing. That's a ring. Okay, let me see what that ring does. Increase run speed by 32, and then my attack speed goes up too. That's super good. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. Lightning! Thundaga! Dude, doing the lightning and then just mowing through them works so well. Oh, we have new enemies now. And I'm taking a lot of damage. Let me move back. I'm out of stamina. That's a belt, it looks like. This is going to give me more cold damage, which I can't do yet. because I don't have the Frostweaver class. Is that the Abyssial? No. I'm going to need to run away. There's so many footsteps. I can almost one-shot them after I do the lightning. We just need a better weapon. All right, I'm moving. So whenever I get low, I can extract. There you go. You can extract at any time by standing on the extraction zone. Let's go ahead and run. Try not to die. Get this gold for some help. Okay. So now there's a timer. Do my lightning. I'm going to parry. And then push you guys back. Spend my sword. I got 5 seconds. Oh my god! That was insane. All right, I made it out with 15 health. So we can go ahead and leave. We can bank the gear that we got. Successfully extracted weapon and all items. We got 2 common items, 1 rare item. Honestly, we didn't get a big haul. I haven't unlocked Frostweaver yet. I don't think I have any passives yet either. No, we don't. But yeah, I can go over here. And so anything I got that doesn't really apply to me, like damage with spears, I want that ring. We can go ahead and just put it in the stash. But I can also sell it to this guy if I want to. And I've got $31,000, so I can see if there's anything that's good here. And I could just go ahead and buy it. If you get enough gold, you can increase your reputation, which I think gives you better loot from this guy. And I can grab a few things real fast. Let's see. Run speed on this amulet. Let's go ahead and put that on. Any good helmets? Pushback damage, global damage, physical damage. I don't want to buy too much. I want to save my money for a good upgrade, but that belt is great. More damage with swords, 45%. That's huge. And then, what is this? A bracelet? Do you have any other bracelets I could buy? Doesn't look like it. Buy these boots, and I'm good. I'm ready to go. This is not shopping simulator. Oh, I do have some skill points. So I can go over here, and essentially that spin attack I do with the sword, I only have it because I maxed the sword tree. So you've got swords, you have daggers, you've got spears, you've got axes, and then you can do a few things to like give yourself better elemental damage, defenses. But I think I'm going to start leveling up my stamina because that's going to help us the most. And then we'll just roll into another run here. We've got a little bit more gear. I got a giant freaking sword. Looks like something out of Final Fantasy VII. And let's run it back. I think it always gives you these skeletons first that you can kill in case you don't have a good weapon. Because if you die, you lose everything, right? So I'll break these down. And so now we are starting the run officially. But I do feel like I'm way stronger, man. I'm doing over 1,000 damage a swing. And that ring, I think, is having a huge impact. All right, let's see what we got. Increase the size of the storm cloud. I think that's, like, integral. Because there's so many enemies. If you rush this and then get all the other debuffs, that's going to do so well for you. Spell deflect, stamina, and stamina. Well, I'm going to go for the better stamina. The spell deflect is great, but no one's casting spells at me yet. So I don't need to worry about that. This is far worse than what I have. The further you get, the better the loot. I say as I see a sword that's already really good. Increase global damage, attack speed, lightning damage. That's tough. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this. Because I want the lightning damage alongside it. This weapon looks cool too. All the weapons in this game look really sick. But the faster I can knock these guys out, the more we can level up and I think get ready for the massive amount of enemies on screen. So I'm going to try to mow these guys down as fast as I can. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Get some money. Fire damage, attack speed, and stamina. Whenever you parry, you automatically do the knockback. No, that's not better than what I have. Break down these. I really do like the axes, but because I don't have a special ability with the axes, I don't want to go into it. If I find one that's really good, I might rethink it, though. But I'm just going to keep rushing the cloud radius. We haven't taken damage yet, so I think we're doing pretty good. Just knock these guys out. Be clean with it. We got some armor. Is that armor good? Stamina goes up. That's great. Oh, it's like a cowl. Got it. It's like just being a lawnmower, except you're killing skeletons. It's a Halloween lawnmower. I really don't like the spears, and I'll show you why. If I pick it up, so it has some distance when it attacks, but it's incredibly slow. Or not slow, I'm sorry, weak. It is actually the fastest weapon in the game, but the damage, when you look at it, it caps at 302. Meanwhile, this sword is 563. It's just not worth it to me. I do like that it shoots projectiles, and that's pretty cool, but when there's so many enemies around you, I feel like I can't validate it. Maybe if you had less enemies and they were stronger, and I think maybe the other areas are going to be that way. All right, we're going to max out the size, and we're going to roll with that. There's some weapons up here. Are you kidding me? Wait, this axe has over 1,000 damage. What? I don't think I can grab it. I don't think I can. Oh, I got it. But now my sword's up there. Let me look at its stats real quick just so I know exactly what I'm getting. Attack speed goes up, spell deflect, health goes up, and then it also shoots spikes. Let's try the axe for a little bit. I won't have my special move, but that's fine. I wanna try a few different weapons. But it gives me sword power right there. All right, never mind. Give me this back. I can go ahead and break these down, though. Give me the sword power. I'm a liar. We're doing so much damage. Yeah, we just need to buff the damage for the lightning cloud. Try to level up as fast as I can. I got a helmet. I did get a helmet. Is it good? Attack speed goes up. My attack speed's actually kind of getting nuts right now. This increases my damage with swords. Oh, but this one's better. It's way better. Okay. There's something over here. I don't know what that is that I just got. Fire damage and health. Run speed. The health is great, though. I feel like I want the health. I'm going to do it just for the health, man. I'm not nearly as fast now. I can feel that immediately. You know what? I'm going to keep the run speed. Not being able to move fast is such a detriment. We've got our boon here, so let's see what we get. Desperate Mending. If you're below 30% health, all healing is amplified. Every 5 seconds, a lightning bolt strikes a close enemy, dealing 50% of your weapon's flat physical damage as lightning damage. If you have at least 150 cold damage, all weapons have a chance to apply chill. Every 10 seconds, create a patch of burning ground under an enemy, igniting all enemies passing through for 20% of your weapon's physical damage. I'm going to go for blistering ground. Let's do that. And so let's see what we got here. All green weapons. They're not very good, so we'll break them all down. Hopefully we can get a decent crystal. So now that we have our cloud maxed, right? How can we get the most impact from it? Probably doing the more damage from all resources. Let's do that. Spell deflect, damage with daggers, cold damage. All of this is terrible. All right, give me deflect. At least I can get value off of that. Okay. All right, I got people behind me. I need to try to get my deflect real quick so I can use it. I say as I immediately use it afterwards. Hold on. There's people behind me. There's another dude behind me. Once you, like, start paying attention to the red icons, it's very frenetic, man. All right, lightning. Woo! Let's go! Use my blade. We're about to level up again. Come on. Let's go. All right, awesome. What do we got? What do we got? Battle axe, I don't want. This is a really strong spear, but I still don't want it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I was looking at the passives. All right, let's do 100% damage. Is it boring that I'm speccing into the same thing over and over, though? I could do dodging as a chance to create a lightning storm above a close enemy. Does that work for my normal attack in general? Will, like, my size, since I have massive clouds, will it be a 20% chance with its capped size, I wonder? I could try that. Let's try that. I just have to dodge more often. Okay. Stamina goes up. Global damage goes up. Damage with axes. Give me global damage. Let's roll with that. Let's kill some floating skeletons before they have a chance to touch the floor. I don't know why I'm going for that one guy in the corner. Okay, so it does not seem to be. Oh, however, there's not a lot of people over here. Dude, I feel like this is the sauce, man. This is what you got to do. You got to be aggressive. Otherwise, you just get outnumbered. I want a shorter cooldown on my lightning is what I want. But this fire is also helping a lot. Oh, there's an abyssal enemy. Where did you come from? Die! Okay, I'm about to level up. There's so much on screen. Sorry, I panicked, okay? I panicked. Let me get my boon. All right, Blazing Arsenal. I don't think I have fire damage spect. Double your current max health and fully heal. After taking this boon, all damage you take is double. Wealth wound. I do extra damage equal to 30% of my gold when I counter. 2% global damage for each 100 gold that you have. I have a lot of gold. I mean, that would be pretty massive. Don't I have like 30,000 gold? Or I don't know if it stacks from what I have outside here. Because if it stacks, then I'm going to have some insane damage. However, Titanic Fortitude is insane too. I think I'm going to go for Golden Might. No, it resets. It resets. Okay, that would have been nuts. I should have gone for the healing, I think. We're not missing that much health, though. I feel like it might have been a waste. Okay, so I got some new inscriptions. So this means we're going to start seeing these on more weapons, as whenever, you know, I pick up a weapon, it has a modifier. So I unlocked, enemies killed by this weapon's ability create a restoration wisp that heals you for 1% of your max health. So that'll start showing up on some of the weapons. Okay, cool. It's a decent spear. Run speed, max health, global damage. So the dash was pretty underwhelming. Let's just continue upping the extra damage from all sources. Spell deflect, lightning damage. Oh my god, come on, dude. So more sword damage by 23% or more lightning damage. I'm gonna go for the lightning damage. Just because it's such a massive AoE, right? It's worth it. Alright, so we've survived all of 3 minutes. We got the new enemies out. Dude, they melt with the lightning. Okay. We might be in business. They're pretty tanky, though. I have to be fast after I electrocute them. I really do wish I had a way to heal. That's what I need. We're making it a lot further. Okay. I'm gonna start running in a little bit, man. I don't want to die. We're gonna level up pretty soon. I don't know, man. No. Move, Joe. Yeah, I know. Move. Let me out. Come on. Oh, an abyssal enemy? No. Back off, man. Yes. What is this? Increased lightning damage by 38%? Holy shit. That's great. Wow, this cowl increases my health by a lot. Okay, all right. Great, that's perfect. There's some more gold here. I feel like I should pick it up real quick. It's not a lot, like 24. One thing that makes me laugh is this guy talks every time you're out of something. Which reminds me, there was a game I grew up with, and I talked about it before, but it was called Champions of Norath, and then there was Champions Return to Arms, but I always played as this lizard guy, and I spammed the spell button, and he'd always be like, out of mana, out of mana. And I would annoy the crap out of my friends. So we unlock Frostweaver. Create a spray of ice, chilling and freezing enemies. So let's go ahead and see what this does. So it's like the smallest ice flamethrower ever. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I have anything that necessarily means... I mean, this chest piece is so good for lightning, but I don't think anything else I have impacts my lightning damage. So I could do the frost spell. I just need to go ahead and find some ice-oriented stuff. I do have this cold damage belt, but this guy is so good. So let's go ahead and take this armor piece off. Let's take everything out of my stash, actually. Put this belt back on. I accidentally put the gloves on, too. I don't need these. Okay. Let's talk to you. You can go ahead and buy all this stuff from me. Go ahead. I don't need it. Take it. Now, I can increase my reputation, but I want to take a second real quick and just see what you got. See what I can see. I still need myself a bracelet, but damage with spears is kind of boring. I don't want that. I also need some good gloves. Lightning damage, damage with daggers. Hey, that's cold damage, 28%. I'm gonna buy these. Let's put them on. It's not bad. I only want blues, okay? Give me your best blues. Oh, did I sell this? I'm keeping this. I don't know why I sold that rare chest of lightning. I'm gonna keep that in case something comes up that would be really good with that. But so far, yeah, it doesn't seem like you have too much. I'm gonna go ahead and increase my reputation. Reputation increased. I am now known. So you offer more items, and they're higher level now. So that's good. It doesn't... Oh, it looks like it went into play immediately. Okay, got it. So we've got a lot of stuff, but I can't afford anything. So that's fine. I'll go ahead and roll with what we got. Honestly, global damage by 39.2. I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to buy this. This increases my global damage by a lot. Yeah, it's lightning damage too, but even the global damage buff is pretty massive. Okay, all right, let's roll with this. I got some skill points, so I can go over here. And what I think I might do, we're going to level up my cold damage. I'm going to get this last part of finesse. So now my dodging is a lot cheaper. And then I'm going to go ahead and level up my experience and gold gain. And I think we're good. We'll roll with that. I probably should start leveling up the different abilities, though, so I can get, like, my ultimate for my spear and my axe. But I feel like the biggest game changer is just going to be finding something that's going to heal us and keep us alive longer, you know? Because it just gets to a point where it's way too crazy. I did notice once we got to those new enemies, there weren't nearly as many skeletons. And so that was definitely more manageable, but I just needed to get the parry timing down. Okay, let's get something that's going to give me cold. This does cold damage. Each strike with this weapon increases your chance to do double damage. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead. Let me see. Stamina goes up, spell deflect goes up, and my attack speed goes up. I was too excited about the cold damage. Frostweaver cooldowns reduced to 20 seconds. Gain 5 frost shield for each chilled enemy hit with melee weapons. Not more than once per second. Wait, what? Chilled enemies explode on death, dealing 25 damage, multiplied by their chilled amount. Frost Guard. Are you kidding me? So I'm just going to get passive shielding? That's insane. Lightning damage, global damage, attack speed. All right, give me global damage. Okay, come on. Let me start building up shields. I think it might cap at 50, though, from what it looks like down there. So that's the spell. It really is kind of short range, and I feel like very risky. And it doesn't... Oh, I did get some shielding. Okay. I'm not sure what triggered that. It seems like it actually triggered it when I hit them with my spell. Oh, those are all the boons we can get. I wanted to see the spell that I picked, but I guess I can't. Okay. Destroy that. That's more cold damage. That's going to increase my physical damage, my stamina, and my attack speed. Yeah, that's a better bet. It's got better damage, too. So I'll equip that. Did I pick up the right thing? No, I didn't. I did not. There were two weapons on top of each other. I was a little confused. Okay. Chill all enemies by 50%. My cooldown's reduced. Or chilled enemies explode, dealing 25% damage multiplied by their chilled amount. Let me do Glacial Embrace. Because once you max up Glacial Embrace, they get completely frozen. Pushback damage goes up. Let's go for that, because lightning damage isn't going to do anything. We're not using swords right now. So we'll roll with that. Yeah, the axe is so much slower. So I have to hit them while they're chilled. And then I get the shield, is what it is. But, I mean, that's going to be some serious damage mitigation. I don't have a special move anymore, so I can't do that crazy chop. So I'm going to have to be careful with that. So I can only do one at a time, because it's one person per second. Wait, no, I got two. Well, I guess that was a second in between. A second is very short, Joe. All right, I don't want the lightning damage. I'm going to stay with this. I'm getting a lot of gear, too. Let me see. Attack speed and fire damage. I'm good. Oh, this is damage with swords. Yeah, I need to swap that out. Because that belt is great, but I'm not getting anything for it. So then let's just do the attack speed for now. Because damage with swords isn't going to help me. Seven Frost Shield. I wonder if the cap will go up. No, it still goes to 50. Okay. Lightning damage, cold damage. All right, Frost all the way. Killing him with it actually didn't count, though. You have to kill them with your axe, which is so interesting. Okay, I'm getting to a point where I'm getting swarmed again. I don't have the fallback on my lightning spell. All right, we're still getting some armor. Okay, the abyssal enemy's back there. So as soon as I get what I want here, I'm literally going to just blitz towards this guy. You know, I also don't have to commit to this axe. If I happen to find a sword that does cold damage too, I can go for that. I can swap my pants around. The skeletons don't mind. Spray range goes up 100%. That's huge. That's the worst thing about this ability. So we're going to do that. Axe damage goes up. Lightning damage goes up. Fire damage. Well, I'm using an axe, so it's the only thing that's going to apply to me. We're going to blitz towards this guy. Knock you out. Give me my boon. What do we have? 50% more weapon damage when only one enemy is around you? Yeah, that's never going to happen. If you have at least 150% cold damage, all weapons have 25% chance to apply chill. Lightning. When you take damage, trigger pushback. All right, let's do glacial. Get myself in a corner here. I'm starting to take damage now. All right. Honestly, finding a good rhythm and like parry, push, is pretty rewarding. I am not nearly as strong as we were in my last run, though. Okay. I just feel like, give me that. I feel like the ice isn't as easy to use. All right, let me see. I don't want that. I don't want that. This is a sword. I could swap to the sword. It might help me out, but it does fire damage. And it's weaker. I just really want my special ability. All right, chills all enemies by 75%. Increase the spray range by 200%. We'll do that. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Pushback damage goes up 600. Yeah, let's do that. Let's roll with that. Freeze. Get some free shields. Start moving around a little bit. Get as many kills as I can. Just start mowing through. Just stay confident. Whenever I stop moving, that's when I get hit from behind. Get some shields. All right, we have an abyssal enemy somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay. We're about to level up. Let's level up in this circle. Oh, we got the new enemies now. I can't move. There's too much going on. Get out. Hey, what do you mean you can dodge? Time is slowed, you asshole. Yeah, get the shins. Get the shins. Okay. Bro. We have some rebels here. It's okay. You're very obedient. You die very nice. All right. This is an amazing axe. Oh, my God. The damage is nuts. This is another sword. This increases my cold damage by 40%. It's also going to give me the healing. Enemies killed by this ability create a restoration wisp. I need this. I need this. Finally. Okay. So let's equip this sword. We've got this sword. And what we're going to do is we're going to swap my belt. And that's going to work quite nice. Attack speed and lightning damage. I don't care for that. Do we have any decent boots? Global damage. Do global damage. Okay. Break everything else down. Break him down. Let's get my boon. When you kill an enemy with your weapon, hit permanently gain 1% to that weapon damage type. When you deflect a spell, killing an enemy affected by an ailment spreads all their ailments to surrounding enemies. Wait, what? I saw a reflexive thrust, but we saw that before. I wasn't super interested in it. Contagion Bloom seems great. Seems really good. Let's go ahead and have them explode when they die from their chilled damage. Man, it really wants me to go back to axes. I guess I'll take the reflect damage. Stop time. Get that armor. See what that armor does. It's lightning damage. Okay. All right, let's freeze. Oh my God. No way. So they all just explode and it gets shared across everybody. I have my ability now too. And so that gives me the wisps that heal. Oh my God, we're kind of busted now. All out of nowhere. All right, so kill you. You explode. Holy shit. Am I broken? I think we're kind of broken. And then I can heal. Wow, this is nuts. So my freeze spell is essentially just a get out of jail card that I can use whenever I need. Obviously, the more people around, the better. Okay, freeze. Use my ability. Let's try to get some healing. Abyssal enemy where? Somewhere. Oh, back here, I think. Oh, no, there you are. Need to be careful. Well, they're all dead. That works. I'm about to level up. That's why I'm waiting before I grab this. There we go. Knock you out. Let's see what our boon is. Rebounding strike. Your next weapon hit after dodging deals more damage. When you parry, reflect 50% of your weapon's physical damage back to the attacker. You gain extra damage when you parry, equal to 30% of your total gold. Pushback deals double damage but removes 5 gold. Ooh, that's tough. I don't know if I love that. Let's just do some damage back whenever we parry. I feel like that's worth it. That is not a good weapon. Oh, we found a dagger. This is the first time I've seen a dagger. I'm not going to use it, but... Oh, this is cool. Holy shit, what the fuck? You attack so fast. Oh, they're dropping a lot of daggers now. Like, almost everything here was a dagger, huh? I feel like I want the shields. I think I'm going to do that. Because that's giving us some survivability that we don't typically have. We're going to freeze. That spreads. And that keeps giving me shield. I have 30 shields now because of that. Do my special. Get some healing. And I can just try to heal up while my shields absorb whatever damage I get when I'm making mistakes. Like that. Holy shit. Okay, give me a second. Oh, someone's completely frozen back there. Trying to heal up a little bit. I'm going to move to a corner. Actually, you know what? Be aggressive. Let's freeze. Explode. Keep exploding. Keep exploding. Keep exploding. Thank you for the armor. Shit. Got another abyssal enemy. You're almost dead. What's the boon? Let me get the boon. All right. Double your current max health and fully heal. I feel like I need that. It's going to make me take double damage, but with double health, it's not going to be that noticeable. When you kill a chilled enemy, permanently gain cold damage. Thunder Toll. That's not going to do anything for me. When you kill an enemy with your weapon hit, permanently gain weapon damage to that type. Let's do the healing. I've got 600 health now. Oh my god. That might have been a mistake. Let me move back. Move! Go away! Well, that worked. Maybe I should try to start leaving. I'm not sure, man. This is the best we've done so far. This is the best. Yeah, we're taking a lot. I love how that's just like a nuke, man. What I need is a weapon that does better damage. That's the issue I'm having. My damage output right now is pitiful. Well, that's a dagger. That's a sword that does lightning damage. That's not going to be great. Oh, I unlocked something new. Receive a nether core that stores 20% of your weapon's damage on each hit. Dodging drops the core, dealing all accumulated damage. Resets on map change. Wow, okay. So I can have that appear now. Yeah, nothing good. Get out of my safe space. I'm 5 minutes away from the boss. I can increase the range or reduce the cooldown. I feel like maybe the range, if I'm trying to stay alive a little bit longer, staying away from these guys. But my gut instinct is telling me it might be time to leave. I just don't want to. I want to push it. I want to see how far we can get. Where? Oh, there he is. Hold on. There we go. That worked well. There's some frozen people in front of me. Your next weapon hit after dodging deals more damage. When you hit an enemy with your weapon, recover 10 stamina, but lose 50% of your current stamina when you take damage. That's nuts. Stamina regenerates 25% faster. When you drop below 20% stamina, take 20 damage? All right, I'm just going to do my parry doing extra damage compared to my money. I feel like that's the safer option here. Move back. No one's behind me, right? No, not yet. I mean, I'm trying to push it. Stay here a little bit longer. Okay. Some healing. Nice. Keep it going. Find that rhythm. Move back. Let's kill this asshole skeleton who looked at me funny. Freeze. Die. Thank you. We want explosions in this household. Spin my blade. Nice. Honestly, the double damage sucks when I have this shield because it negates it. No! I'm out of stamina. Nice. That's what I needed. Okay. I might need to leave. Move, move, move. Really? Oh, oh no, oh no. No, 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 no. It's over. It's over. There's no way. No! As soon as I saw that big-ass skeleton marching towards my face, I was like, dude. Just run. Just run. Holy shit. We did a lot of damage. We killed a lot of enemies, but we did lose the gear that we got. The good thing about this game, though, that kind of makes it not so bad is you always keep your gold, right? So even if I lost all the gear that I picked up, I literally have nothing now. I am nude as it could be. I do have some money, so I could try to buy a few things and help myself out. But that was nuts, man. And that's just the first area. So if I manage to beat the first area, we'll unlock the portal for the second area and then third area. And there's a lot more enemy variety that I've seen just in the campaign. You've got these different knights and mages that actually cast spells. This entire area, not a single person has casted a spell. So every single time I'm getting a modifier for like spell deflect, it's completely pointless because I can't do anything with it. But that was still incredibly fun. That got really intense. I feel like that build, we found a spot where it just clicked and we were doing some insane damage. Guys, this is going to be Darkblade Ascent. This game is currently in early access. It is super fun. It is very simple, but it is in that simplicity that it becomes very addicting. And then also so many different modifications when it comes to like your weapons and your gear. It really kind of scratches that more so like mathematical, getting all that best build possible that you don't always see in certain roguelites because it's just like this does this crazy thing or this does this crazy thing. This lets you kind of play with builds and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, you know the deal. Give me a like, give me a comment down below if you guys want more Darkblade Ascent. If there's any other games you think would be fun on the channel, let me know about that too. And if you are not subscribed and you've been with me so far for 49 minutes, do me a big favor, slam down on that button because we are pushing to 50K. We are so very close, and that's going to be the #1 way you can support the channel. So that's going to be it for me. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.